I cut all my hair off.
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just, I find it really hot. I don't know why.
Even with the...
No, that bit I'm ignoring. That bit I still hate.
But I think it's going to grow on you in a bit.
I don't.
In a while. I do.
You're not getting kissed very much though.
No, I'm not, am I?
No.
Not getting looked at.
Not getting touched
No,
either.
I'm not. It's a heavy price. Anyway, we got a fun video this week. Hannah's going to give you a little house tour. We just want to say a massive great big thank you to our wonderful sponsor, Wise, for making this video possible. I can see that a bunch of you have already signed up using our link, so that's great. Holidays around the corner, so if you're planning on going away, use Wise. All the links are down in the doobly-doo down below.
To be honest, we didn't really even get a chance to finish unpacking, so I'm gonna give you like a mini house tour, just a few of the like little corners that I really love. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably recognize this little shot setup here. I don't think you can even fit the whole mirror in the frame, it's so big. We have our little butterfly collection here. This is something that we found in an antique shop in Bath when we moved into our house in Bath. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite pieces that we have. We're trying to be really selective with the artwork that we put up at the moment, just because I really like the simple look. Lampshade is a Zara one. This little wall hang thing, I don't even remember where we got that from. I think you can pretty much buy those anywhere. This I love. This is such a good parenting hack for the summer, is to just fill up one of these if your kids drink a lot of water or juice or whatever you want to put in there for them, and they can just help themselves. And then I have my little diffuser, which I will put a link for down below because I feel like it's a really nice one. That's one of my favorite little corners. I find it quite pleasing.
The kids are home now for the next 3 frickin' months, so we're trying to keep them entertained every day. We just took them horse riding, which was super fun.
I loved that so much. You couldn't see me because you were right at the front, but I had the biggest smile on my face for the whole hour. I found it so therapeutic doing something like that, that's like totally submerged in nature. You're on the back of this like animal that's letting you ride it.
I just turned around and he's staring at me.
The guy was telling me like all about all the trees that were around us, and I just loved it. I would do that every day if it wasn't going to bankrupt me.
Yeah, it was great. We did it because we're testing it out to take people on horse riding on retreats. So it was kind of like a test run to see if it was worth doing.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
So we'll
I didn't expect it to be so, I was kind of thinking it would just be like down a country road, but you can see like mountains around you, there's sea views.
It's a good way to see that side of Portugal, which you probably couldn't see unless you're on horseback.
Yeah, and also if you're coming for a beach holiday, which a lot of people do, it's like you don't really see the countryside.
Yeah.
So yeah, I loved it. I fell in love with it.
So yeah, we're going to be doing those on the Glow State retreats. We've actually got 2 Glow State retreat spots left.
I had somebody who had to drop out of the spring one, and then there's 2 spots on the second spring one.
Yeah, so DM Hannah on Instagram if you want to get on to one of those. One of our favourite things to do out here is go to the local market. They sell fresh fruit and vegetables here, and this is where we get all our fruit and veg. We've just bought a bunch of produce from all of these little Portuguese merchants. I think it's good to like go and support like the local sort of farmers out here and the local kind of artisan like sellers. One of the hardest parts of moving out here was keeping on top of our finances. Do you know those people who are really good at finance? They have like spreadsheets and stuff. That's not Hannah and that's not me. We could not be further away from those people. So when we moved to Portugal and we knew we'd be faced with this whole new country and a new currency, we needed something that was like really simple. And that's why Wise was just so perfect for us, because there's no faff, there's no hidden fees, there's no feeling like you're being rinsed for trying to move your own money around. We use it for everything now. We use it for buying our groceries, for paying school fees, for sorting out our bills, getting paid and then converting it into euros, basically everything. And the best thing is we don't need a degree in finance to use this thing. It's so easy. It was so pivotal for our move to Portugal. When we first moved here, I slid into their DMs like a creep just to tell them how much I love the app. And they kindly replied saying they'd be up for sponsoring a few of our videos if we were to let you know about their free Wise card that they're offering, or the fee-free transfers up to £500. So if you're planning a move, or you just want a smarter way to spend money abroad, then there's a link down there. It works for us
it'll work for you too. With Wise, you get like the real exchange rate, not like a bank version. I'm talking about like the proper kind of exchange rates that you'll see on Google. Most banks, they'll like quietly add a little cheeky chunk or a markup. So you end up losing quite a bit of money from just spending or transferring. But Wise doesn't play that sneaky little game. What you see is what you get. So it's all transparent, absolute lifesaver, perfect for swapping currencies. Just, yeah, great for day-to-day spending abroad. Way simpler, a lot cheaper. Link for it down below. Go and grab yourself a free card or a fee-free transfer up to £500. Anyway, yeah, thanks for Wise for sponsoring the past few videos. We really appreciate you. You've been a great sponsor, and hopefully we get to work together again in the future because, yeah, you guys are awesome.
Hannah's in a little organic shop now getting some
Organic
God knows.
cauliflowers.
Something that's 10 times more expensive than it should be. They do actually sell some nice chocolate in there, in that organic shop. Although I have found some very good chocolate in Lidl. We're going to pop to Lidl now because we need to get some milk, and I'll show you the chocolate I'm talking about because it's sensational. See you in Lidl. Okay, we're in Lidl. We're having a Lidl experience, you and I. Yeah, this is the chocolate I'm talking about, right? We've got to go right back here. This is 85% here. This stuff is really good and quite cheap, €1.19, and it's the best chocolate I found in Portugal.
And this is another little corner we have here. One of Steph's favourite guitars. Another one of our like favourite art pieces, which I think is just a section of that print, but I just really love it. I find it really calming. Old bench that I used to have in my office from Zara, which I really love. And then that was an antique shop in Bath. That was actually a wedding present from our very good friend Ryan, which somehow has survived the last like 13 years and it's still alive. And yeah, so that is another semi-tidy corner that I can show you today.
I swear to God, the buyers for Lidl must be on drugs. Buy freaking toilet seats. You can buy toilet seats. You can't buy curry sauce, but you can buy toilet seats. You can't buy like smoked paprika, but you can buy showers.
That food festival that we went to was fun, wasn't it?
Oh my God, it was so good. It was so nice.
Nice Vantage, refreshing.
Yep.
It is the first day of the school summer holidays out here in Portugal, so we've taken the kids to the Lagos Food Festival.
One of my favourite things about this part of Portugal is that you just bump into friends everywhere and everyone's so chill. They're like, come join us, come sit with us, da, da, da. And then you end up meeting friends of friends.
Dude, I didn't think we were that likeable, but we actually made quite a bit of friends
Oh my
out
God,
here,
we've
haven't
made
we?
so many friends. I've never had this many friends.
I know, I thought it was just us before, because like everyone else seemed to have groups of friends, and we were like, we don't really have groups of friends. Maybe it's just because we were like insufferable YouTubers.
Everything here looks so delicious, and it's so difficult to know what to spend my hunger on. Like, every stall looks sensational, and I'm really hungry, so I'm like, I've got to make a wise choice here. I don't want to make a bad choice. I don't think I can make a bad choice there. Everything looks amazing.
A lot of people who've emigrated out here don't have family, so they tend to be, people give each other more support and more of a framework. Because
and your friends become more like a family,
yeah,
like pack,
network.
you know?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love that about it. So the food festival was amazing. The kids loved it. They had the best day ever.
Took Rufus to the crystal shop and the guy just like handed us a baby sparrow, which pooed all over my hand, but it was very cute. And then this is probably one of my favorite areas in the house. These archways are one of the reasons why I actually wanted to buy this house, is because I just love these archways. I think they're so soft and pretty, and just I find them really calm. And we put up these shelves. Steph saved these brackets from a sale in Anthropology. And literally about 7 years ago, we have had these in our house, never known what to do with them or where to put them. And we finally used them in here. And these two pots here were from this amazing little ceramic shop. I say little, it's huge, ceramic shop in Sagres, in Portugal. I don't know if I can even link to that place. It's like one of those cash only places, but they were super cheap. They were like €7 and €5 or something. And I know like the Zara website has really similar, but charges you like €40. So I was very happy with those. And I just love the light that this little corner gets. This is my work little station here at the moment. Got a load of crap over there. Ignore that. But yeah, that is probably my favourite little area. Also because it's the most simple.
I don't know if any of you are going to be interested in this, but look, just to give you an idea of how much a little Snickers costs. €1.45, which would probably equate to £1.30. €1.49 for a Kit Kat. Then you have like the off-brand ones, like these ones here, which are obviously Twix rip-offs. And they're like 69, they're 59p. So they're a bit more reasonable. Yeah, you buy the off-brand stuff, it's a bit cheaper. But this stuff, like €1.45 for Snickers, like I would never pay that.
I would.
Yeah, I know you would.
Here's the interesting thing about Portugal is that some things are weirdly far more expensive. So say like your curry sauces, they're like almost £5 out here. They're like normally over €6. So I wanted to find out why that was, and it's to do with the purchasing power. So the UK has about 90% higher purchasing power than Portugal. Basically that means is, I guess because it's UK's more condensed, the buyers can negotiate cheaper deals on curry sauces because they're buying far more in than they would do in Portugal. Obviously, the less you buy, the more expensive it is. So I think that's what it's down to.
I'm just going to share with you a little bit of the garden. We do need to do a lot of work in our garden. We just got a couple of new plant babies yesterday. This is the plumeria. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I love the flower on this. I think they are like traditionally from Hawaii. I'm hoping it survives. I don't know, sorry, you can hear like kids arguing in the background. I don't know if we need to move it from, it's got a very sunny spot and I need to research basically. This is the first day we've had it. And then we got a little fig tree. I'm so happy about the fig tree. She has figs already. Again, I don't know if she needs to be in the shade somewhere, but yes, we just kind of put it here after our trip to the garden centre. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying like keeping the decor really simple, not having everything out. We've decluttered so much, but we still need to like declutter loads. One thing that I really love that we only found out when we moved back into the house was that we have an accidental grapevine. Let me show you. So this over here, it wasn't here when we initially bought the house. We just had this. And then we moved back in and we saw that, I thought it was a weed at first. And then we realized that it had like bunches of grapes all over it, looking pretty sexy. Just here. I would show you more, but it is very messy and we're in the middle of school holidays. So I hope you liked the little mini tour, and yeah, hopefully I'll show you a little bit more soon. I feel like we haven't even landed, do you know what I mean? It's like we still haven't properly unpacked.
Yeah, true.
It's
we need to downsize even more.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the patrons for being patrons. Thanks to everyone in my school community. If you fancy bringing an idea for a business to the school community, we'll help you work on it, we'll nurture it. We have weekly calls on Zoom where we sort of build stuff together and everyone helps. It's a really supportive little group, so you're invited to join that. DM Hannah if you want to come on one of our retreats. And thank you to Wise, and yeah, see you all next week for the next video. Take care, guys.
See you later.
Bye. Cheers, kiddo.